dark. What does it look like that? This is gonna take some serious navigating this time, just because I just patched. I just patched my kayak, and it's at like the worst spot for low, lot of water levels. Ugh, can't talk. So I gotta watch out for shit. I brought some stuff with me to kind of work on it on the way, just in case. But yeah, that be the problems I be dealing with today. But so far so good. The patch is holding. Yeah, I feel like it's much brighter out than it's coming through on the camera. Not sure why though. Something going on. Is it dirty? No, not dirty. Yeah, this is gonna be day 1 of 3. I'm only probably gonna record a little bit on the way out today because I have plenty of footage of my first day. But I don't have as much as like on the 2nd and 3rd day, so that's gonna be my goal, is get some later footage. To get past all this shit. I'm gonna stop and make a drink. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Stop for a second. Grab us ourselves a beverage. Oh. Doing the pillow seat cushion. Yeah, I tried to go really light today. I didn't bring any cooking stuff because I don't want to cook anything. It's kind of the hottest weekend we've had in a while. So cooking's off the table. And yeah, I'm gonna be snacking for 2 days. If I want to, there's a gas station about, I don't know, a day into the trip that I can walk to if I get hungry. But I got enough snacks and shit that should tide me over. We got rain this weekend, so I brought tarps and my rain gear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything I need. Like I said, I haven't taken this trip in a while, so it's kind of just more make sure I can still do it. But, oh. What up, Nathan? Good to see you. Yo, yo, yo. You're subscribed? I appreciate it. Today is day one of my 72-mile solo kayak trip. So I just pushed off a couple minutes ago, and I'll be doing periodic updates all throughout this weekend of where I'm at and how far I made it. I haven't taken it yet this year, so I figured it was a good time. And right now, I'm packing a bowl and pouring a drink, because that's how you christen a trip like this, I'm pretty sure. Somebody told me the other day that those little hearts and all that shit drives them nuts. I'm like, I don't even notice it until I'm like staring at my screen. It's hard to notice. Electronics. Now I'm excited because since I'm not going to be recording the first leg of the trip, like besides right now, it means I get to jam out to music the whole time, which I never do when I'm on these trips. So you love my channel? Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hopefully you get to see something here you like. My channel is a little random, but a lot of fun nature stuff on there as well. And since I haven't taken this trip yet, there might be some dams and stuff on the way that I gotta go around or figure out how to climb over. So that'll be fun. Might do some fishing on the way. It'd be cool to catch a fish. I haven't caught a fish yet. I haven't caught a fish yet this year. That's the other goal. What's fake? Skunky stinks. Does everybody think all the videos on YouTube are just AI now? I just wish the water was just a hair deeper. It's the only issue right now, but it's not too bad. I haven't been dragging yet. I tried to go to a spot where two rivers kind of come together. said it. Pick the shallow spot. I'm going right now. Sorry, hold on. Let me get past this where you can hear me. I'm going to, I'm on the Rock River. Well, I'm on the Kishwaukee River. It's one of the few rivers in the United States that runs north. And I'm going up to a campsite that my family has up there. That'll be my end goal. I started in my town, and now I'm headed up that way. Normally driving, it would be about a half hour, but it's about 3 days via kayak. Fucking sand. I can't be doing that. I got to avoid dragging as much as possible, just because I just patched the back of my kayak. I don't need to be tearing any new fucking holes. Especially because I'm all weighted out with all the stuff I'm bringing on this trip. But yeah, I'm going to go through like, I don't know, 7 towns or something like that. Yeah, today's day 1. I just pushed off. And started paddling about 15 minutes ago. So yeah, I'll do updates all throughout the weekend. I should arrive on Sunday at some point if I keep up a good pace. Eventually, this river that I'm on right now ties into a really big river, and then that river ties into the Mississippi and goes south. But I'm not gonna be getting on the Mississippi. Watch out for gators. Thank you, Lynn Han. There ain't no gators up here. I'm in northern Illinois, so I probably will not run into any gators. You started building that canoe you were talking about? Nice. What kind of wood did you make it out of? Just curious. Water-dwelling crackheads? I got about a day and a half. That's when I go through Rockford, Illinois, is when you gotta look out for stray crackheads. Nah, my only concern is probably like water moccasins. I think that's the only like poisonous thing I gotta look out for. That and angry fucking farmers. Because there's not like campsites on the way, so I'm gonna be basically staying on people's property all the way there. And I just stay kind of by the water and hope nobody shows up with a shotgun. Using hardwood for the frame, and then mostly fiberglass. Okay. Thought hardwood was heavier and denser. Why are you using it for the frame? Why wouldn't you use the softwood for the frame and make the whole thing lighter? Unless it's, I don't know, is it a like a surface canoe, or is it one that kind of sits in really deep? They have cotton. I'd probably rather, I don't know, that's a really good question. Probably a cottonmouth, because at least I can avoid a cottonmouth. It's cheap. The fiberglass is so lightweight. Oh yeah, as long as the fiberglass is light, then you're good. Then you can, yeah, just get some cross things. I've seen some people do it with wood and just a taut tarp. So I assume you could make it with about anything. I've never been that creative. I just bought one and then kept repairing it. It seemed easier. I had an inflatable kayak. It popped on day 2 of a 5-day trip. Yeah. The inflatable ones worry me. I don't know. I feel like you could get a good material, like if they use whatever they used to use for those inner tubes that people used to go sledding in. I feel like those would work, like a heavy duty rubber. But I feel like most of the plastic ones that they sell, like canoes and kayaks, those things, you don't want to bump anything. You used hay and tar for building boats. Interesting. You seal it with the tar. Otherwise the hay would absorb all the moisture. I don't know much about the ancient Sumerians, but I assume they figured it out. God, does everybody just know about the ancient Sumerians and not me? Alright, sorry. I apologize. They used to use hay and tar as a jointing compound. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is it was just lined with tar to repel the water. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, hay sounds a little wild. So they just used it like mortar. Little binding agent, sounds like. Hello again there, Nathan. Yeah, I'll end up doing some fishing tonight. Or when I break into the larger river, I'll just pull over and fish there. But yeah, I usually do some evening fishing. But like I said, I didn't really bring cooking gear today. I didn't really feel like cooking anything when I was out here. So it's 3 days of just snacking. That location seems great for a horror movie about a family and a vacation. Oh yeah. Some Lake Placid shit right there. Just slice it thin and leave it dry. I usually do a butterfly, whatever fish I catch, and then add a little bit of butter and just pan sear them. But like I said, I got my blowtorch with me, so if I need to cook anything, I can cook it with that. But yeah, I don't know. Probably if I do fish, I probably won't be fishing to eat it. Not on this trip. It's just that the it's like 90 something today with 100% humidity. And yeah, I'm not trying to, I'm honestly not trying to eat a warm meal at all. Oh yeah, I got plenty of food. And there's also there's a gas station about a day and a half into my my mission where I can take a break and walk over to a gas station that's on my route in case I want to get a hot meal or something. They got a place that be serving pizza and cooked food and stuff too. But I don't know. Depending on the timing, I might just stop there tomorrow and get coffee. Yeah, I got a case of pop, gallon of water, enough food that if I didn't stop anywhere, I'd still be able to survive all okay. I got like 2 pounds of already cooked meat with me, and then some sneaky snacks. When I say sneaky snacks, I mean shitty ones like it's pork rinds and something else. But I think pork rinds goes good with I don't know, beef jerky and shit like that. Any already cooked meats that I'm not worried about refrigerating on the way. Ah, shit. Shallow. I don't believe I'm tipsy enough for this trip yet. try and demonstrate what to do if a kayak tips over. This water is like, what's it called? I don't know. It's like 2 foot deep or some shit like that. So no, I'm not going to tip this kayak over. There's about 100 pounds worth of shit in it, and no, I'm not going to do that. I would have to be a special case of special to be able to tip over this kayak right now. But maybe on day 3, when I'm in open water and I've eaten and drank most of my food. But no, I got electronics and shit in here. I got batteries for 3 days so that I can document the trip. So yeah, probably won't be tipping. I got all my dry boxes and stuff, but I still don't want to stop if I don't have to. Ugh. No, I got them in I got a waterproof box for them, and then a waterproof bag for my electronics and my like tobacco, you know, all my dry stuff. Actually, everything is in a dry bag besides like drinks and whatnot. But yeah, no, I'm all packed out nice. Oh, there's too many of these little fucking rock beds. Like I said, the water's just low enough where it's gonna be a pain in my butt on the way there. What kayak do I advise to get? It just depends on what you're doing with it. I like ones that sit a little bit lower into the water. I like the enclosed ones. I've never gotten to try a smaller, shorter one that's more for like rapids. I don't do a lot of rapid kayaking, so mine are just for long journeys. So I usually like a longer kayak that is closed on the top so that my legs aren't exposed as much. I don't like the top like board ones. I don't like those the standing ones or paddle boards or whatever the fuck you call them. That's not my cup of tea. Yeah, I would tell somebody to get an enclosed one where you can store a bunch of stuff in it. Like mine's cool because I can add like netting on the inside and have like little pouches to hide shit. Yeah, I like to have a few drinks on the way. I like to smoke on the way, so I like to have a little extracurricular room. And my legs aren't all bunched up, even though I have a bunch of shit on here. Mainly the biggest thing is that I wish they made better on kayaks is like a high back. Like it's like the difference between low top and high top shoes, but the difference that you feel it is on your lower back. So I always get something propped up behind me if you're doing a really long trip. Hi, ducks. I'm right next to you. Why are you so brave? She wants to be eaten. I couldn't eat a duck. I would try a duck at a store. I couldn't cook and eat a duck. I'd have to be pretty hungry. I'd much rather eat fish over ducks or birds. I don't really like birds. Yeah, the meat tastes okay. I wouldn't want to prepare it all for that little bit of meat. Like somebody told me they ate game hens, and I'm like, aren't they like, I don't know, the size of your hand? Don't you got to have like 4 of them? Takes me 10 minutes to field dress a duck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't do like quartering of animals or anything like that. Like I said, the only thing I really prepare like wild is probably like a fish, something like that. Nothing too crazy. That's good that you're good at it though. I know a lot of people that can do that, like with rabbit and squirrel and a little bit of everything, but I've just never been into that kind of food. You know, I'd probably eat it if I had to. I know what to do, but just prefer not to. Jesus. Alright, where's my battery at? Are we still charging? So we got 2 bars. Alright, I'm probably gonna give this another, let's say 15 minutes to a half hour. And then I'll probably call it for the day. And then maybe I'll do a video when I set up camp tonight. But I just want to try to conserve some of my battery because, like I said, by day 3, all my shit's fucking dead, and I have five decent sized batteries, a couple littles, and a couple big ones. These shores are gonna be a mess to find somewhere to fucking camp. Brought my hammock instead of my tent, so we'll hang some up. I've always wanted to do a bed like over the water, and try to catch the breeze from it, but I've never had the guts. I always feel like I'm gonna wake up wrapped in my fucking tent in 3 foot of water. Oh, this water's really deep. This would be a good fishing spot. I can't see the bottom over here at least. And it looks like we come to a bed. It wasn't horrible. There's deer up next to me. They grunt loud as fuck. But look like it took off. I just don't want them to jump down on me. off of there. I don't mind if you hang out with me, but I don't want you on my food. Come, Mr. Dragonfly. Let's be friends. Excuse me. anybody that does catch this stream. Like I said, this is the first day. Just pushed off. I'm gonna be wrapping up probably in about 5 minutes. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, stay tuned in, and I'll be doing update videos all throughout the weekend on my journey here. I assume we'll have some fun late night talks. Do some campfire streams. Also picked a good time because the sun doesn't go down until about 8, so got plenty of paddling in front of me. It's probably only like 2 right now. Probably about 6 more hours of paddling tonight. I'll set up as long as there's just a little bit of light left. I get set up pretty quick, so. At least that part's easy. But I'm a little bit farther in my journey than I usually am at this point, so I'll have to set up different spots to stop at. See if you can't spot a couple good trees to hang a hammock. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to this one that did. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a few hours.